So we're getting there. We're going to see. I think, are due for another AP. I see something. All right, refined. I think we got you 2 hitbox. Let's check. Oh my god. Guys, refined. I know you said you don't have any alternates, but I have a surprise for you. I have such... Oh my god, no. Worst time. Hang on. Worst time. Hang on. Hello, everyone. Thank you for waiting. I'm really sorry about that. We found a little treasure trove of some Union Arena cards that got traded in, and I was just trying to get them organized. So, thank you very much for hanging out, waiting. Apologies about the wait there. All right, we are good to get started. I'm going to throw up the usual list now. As of today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have 5 boxes left of soul leveling, and that is it. So only 5. So that you'll see that we have a separate listing for soul leveling. We just knew this was going to be really sought after for a set. And the other listing applies to you can pick your own box other than soul leveling. There's a reason we created a separate listing for it, just because we knew we wouldn't have very much and it would be very sought after. So, hello, Chaos. Homie G, I think I see you in here if you didn't pop out. Thanks for joining. And again, sorry about that. I also got stuck with a last minute thing at work, so I did not leave when I wanted to. Apologies about that. So I think, just based on how we're doing on pre-bids here, we might kick it off with running the soul leveling. I think that's what the people want. That's what the bids are saying. But just know that as we have interest, as I say, we can dip into some singles. Might take the edge off here with this box of soul leveling first, if that's all right, Chaos. Like I said, we did find a little trove of new singles. Most of them were from Ava. There's quite a few more from Ava if anyone's after those. There's a handful from JJK, but not anything we didn't have already. Before you ask Chaos, there's nothing from Bleach. I'm sorry. I already know what you're after. But there's some new stuff sprinkled throughout. There was some new Yu Yu Hakusho. So we had some replenished that we ran out of last time. And maybe 1 or 2 new ones. But there is some Yu Yu Hakusho we can take a look at as well that came from that little treasure trove. Also, that treasure trove did have a 2-star from Ava and then a couple of foil APs, mostly from Ava and actually 1 from Nikkei. So I think, like I said, let's go ahead and take the edge off with this first box of solo, and then we can dive into some singles and kind of maybe bounce around through the night. So Dylan, if you're looking for any of the boxes other than solo leveling, we have the general rip and ship booster box, and all we would need you to do is go ahead and once you win the bid, you would just indicate in the chat, you drop in the chat which set you want to open. The list I am showing on the screen right now is the sets we have. I think the only thing I'll warn you guys about is we're down to 1 box of Demon Slayer Volume 2, and we're down to 2 boxes of Ava right now. So that is getting a little low. Otherwise, there are 16 packs in a box, Katie. 16 packs. So I guess, yeah, chat, just before we kick off, like I said, we'll kick off with this box of soul leveling. Any other questions? Anyone new to stream with questions? I guess we're going to start with this box specific, but if you want any of the other IPs listed here, it'll be the general booster box. I'm going to tell you guys right now, most of the stuff other than what I said, we have 2 boxes sealed of Ava, and we have 1 more box of Demon Slayer Volume 2. Everything else we have enough of that I don't think you need to fight over. Like, I don't think we need to outbid people. We have plenty of some of the other sets. So if you're going to go that route, and if you want me to tell you, I can tell you how many boxes we have left. You can ask for that. That's totally fine. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to hit go on that pre-bid for solo leveling. We're going to see who takes it. So anyone in the chat who hit that up, let's get ready to go. Katie, thank you so much for sharing the show. All right. Running that first box here, we're going to start off with Mando Frog. Mando Frog is leading at 200. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Currently, before opening anything, I have 5 left of the boxes of solo leveling. And I can keep updating you guys throughout, but that is what we are fighting for. I don't know if anyone is going to try to interrupt Mando Frog's $200 here. It's winding down. We have 5 seconds left, and that might top it out. All right, Mando Frog, and you were here last week too, so good to see you again. Thank you for joining. Let's get started right away. We'll crack this for you and see what we get. Very nice. Yes, we'll try and get a 2-star for you. Let's go. Let's go. That's what we want. I don't know what it is about the foil wrapping on the soul leveling boxes, but it does not want to come off. All right. Da-da-da-da. We are here. Yes, I love to see it. I love to see good lucks in the chat. Let's manifest it. I will say, so we took this as a partial case. We had to split it between the stream and then what we had for in store for the brick and mortar. I will say that the brick and mortar is all out, so you guys have the last of it. I have not quite gotten all the news on what was pulled. I think this could still be live. I will try to follow up with some people, but we should be okay. All right, starting off with box topper, Jinwoo in purple there. So let's see what we can get for you. Boop. Welcome in. I also played the release event for this, which was pretty fun, kind of interesting, mashing the two together. Starting off strong with an SR for Cha in green. This would go for the Jeju Island deck there if you're going to be playing. I guess I'm curious maybe for anyone in chat, if you are a player, is anyone going to do a regional? I guess we've got a regional coming up here, actually in Peoria, Illinois, so it's nice that it's right by us. But there's a regional coming up for Union Arena on May 30th. I guess anyone in chat that's going to play? Nice. We got one. Very nice. We got Yunho here, double rare with Sung Yi. I have signed up as well. I will say this is going to be my first competitive event. I have not been playing TCGs for very long, guys. I learned like a couple things before Union Arena, and then Union Arena took over because I like anime a lot. So, yeah. Yeah, we can do that. All right, we got our first AP here. Yeah, Garamon, it's definitely good. I think it's very I shouldn't say beginner friendly because, you know, a lot of us probably play other TCGs, but very friendly as far as like learning for the first time. We are seeing some power creeping as the sets come out as well. I think when we started, it was a little bit more kind of basic, but they're starting to add new mechanics, and definitely like we're seeing the base power level kind of go up. So 2 APs in a row here, rare and another one. So very nice. That should hopefully get our AP out of the way. Yeah, guys, I think people are willing to go pretty high for solo leveling. That is what I have seen. So, rare Kaisel here. And Juhi, another SR in green. So, yeah, guys, so the solo leveling boxes start at 80. Started at 80, but the pre-bids on that one went real hard. Real hard on that one. And that was even actually the stream hadn't even started. Y'all pre-bed that like I was getting some stuff organized. Y'all pre-bed that on your own. So all right, egress here. Let's see what we got. Oh, Mando, please tell me you're there. I'm trying not to shake. There it is, guys. Woo! Girly. Gina here. Sheesh, you guys, as I was saying, I was like, I'm pretty sure the 2-star is still in there. I don't think anyone on local that we split this case with, I don't think anyone local got it. So let's go. Actually, that's right, Mando. I think you have a pretty good collection of 2-stars very nice. Go ahead and get that up there. So glad for you. So glad. Nice and in there. Congratulations. Put that right front and center. Good to see. I guess Power Ranger, I don't think I slid it. I was holding it the whole time. Got it sleeved up. In a top loader. I don't think I slid it anywhere. I am careful with all the cards, guys. I do my best. Peru, double rare. Hey. Well, exciting first half. We are at least due to get you some more SRs. Sorry. Double rare again for Kaisel here. Yeah, guys, we do pride ourselves on starting there, and then, you know, the bidding war will do what the bidding war does. So, but we do always pride ourselves. I guess One for All is always going to be starting at MSRP, so you will not see that go up. Jinwoo. And, excuse me, there's that SR here. Very nice. Guys, we do have some 2-stars. Like I said, we did find a 2-star that got traded in from Ava as well. So there's one new one. Yeah, we got to see if the foil AP is here. That we will still have to find. So let's spin through the rest of our packs here. Egress. Another SR. Cha in purple. First one for purple here. You had actually mostly green. Even the 2-star here is green right now. So that's your first purple. But yeah, guys, I wanted to take the edge off with this first box here. Quite the box it has been for sure. But we can go through some singles as well. I'd like to do a little bit of both this stream. All right. Keeping on. All right, yeah, we have some of those. It depends on what you're looking for, Dylan. I'll show you what we have. So let's see, Kanae, and another, this is normal hit, a 1-star, but still a good one. Lots of green. This box is absolutely favoring green here. Very nice. So 6-cost Jinwoo here. We'll add that, but oh my goodness, lots of green today. Lots of green. We've got 3 more packs to go. Yes, a very good box. Right, Jinwoo. And another, oops, all Jinwoos. Guys, when I played the release event, I was so frustrated. I had a deck and I you know, there's a lot of Jinwoos in the set, but in like my opening hand, I got like no 0-cost of Jinwoos. I had no raid targets. So my joke about my deck that we had to build for pre-release was, oops, no Jinwoos. There was just none. So yeah, Dylan's, I would encourage you to download the Bandai TCG Plus app. It'll help you for Union Arena and any of the other Bandai games. Tongyi, Jinho. But you can look it up in a mile radius then for what events are going on. So I would, Bandai TCG Plus, because anyone who's having like a registered event that's a registered Bandai store will have to list that. And then they should be getting promos as well. The biggest difference, ending on an SR, ending on a 12 cost Jinwoo. Still a good one there. The biggest change that's coming, and it actually, since it's just about April, it's going to be starting, is that rare battles are only allowed at a certain level of Bandai store. So maybe do be cognizant of that if you want to do rare battles, which do have the special promos and prizing that are a little bit sought after. Those are going to start to not be as available depending on what level of each local game store is given a level, like I think it's like bronze, premium, platinum, kind of like that, and it's going up a certain amount. So just be aware of that. But that rounds out the box for Mando Frog here. I'm gonna take a hot second to get that all bagged up here. Get that 2-star on its own. Congratulations. And then let me just get the rest of the box packed up. And then I guess, guys, let me know in the chat. Give me your thoughts. Are we going to do some singles right away? Or do you want to look at another box of whether that's solo leveling or another? Do you want to do box, or you want to switch over to singles for a little bit and then we'll dip back into boxes? I'm just going to leave this. I got 1 vote for singles. Yes. So I will say, guys, singles for solo leveling are not available yet. I do give the local community priority for the first week here, so we just had to release. So I'm giving them a shot at it. If there are some left next week, we can put them on stream. So that will be hopefully next week, depending on what's left. But I do not have any with me today. So the most we have is we have 3 singles, alternate singles left from Kagurabachi. So get a little low on those as well. But we have a new stuff from Ava. Sorry, I'm just trying to label these up so I can get this bagged up. Oop. All right. Okay, got a request for 2 stars. We can start with that. I'll go through what we have. Where's it's here? Hi there, Pineapple. Thanks for hopping in. I know, yeah. New Pokemon and new One Piece tomorrow. It'll be quite busy. Pineapple, we did just 1 box so far for Mando Frog, and I will say it is quite the box. I will sneak it back out here. We did just pull the 2-star from solo leveling here. Still seeing it. We could possibly still have a foil AP as well. But that just came out. But otherwise, you have not missed anything else. So, what? Set these aside real quick. No. All right. And then I know we wanted to talk about singles and the 2 stars. So again, guys, caveat, we do not have any 3 stars right now. I'm just gonna say that right away. Let me see. Here we go. Sort these really quick to make sure they're sorted by series. It's the star for. Okay, so I will go through what we have for 2 stars here. Here we go. So starting off, yeah, I think I have these in set order. We have 2 matching Modernias. These have been on stream, so for anyone who's been around, you've seen these. They have not found a home. Hi there, Brat. 2 Modernias, 2 stars in yellow. Star SRs. We've got 1 for Laplace. These all guys have waifu tax. We looked up, I think, all of these last week. Pretty high. But another 2-star for Laplace in green SR. And then we have Anis, or Anis, I am never sure. 2-star in yellow, so another SR as well. And then we have the matching promo event, the Pilgrim foil APs. So we would have 2. If you got 1 more, you could be at enough for a set. And then actually the new one that came in, so I did want to feature this one for any Nikkei fans. This is a new foil AP. This just came in like hot before I got here. That's why I was late starting to stream. I was organizing some stuff. So sure, Daigo will check what this is at. We can, I actually haven't even seen that one yet. So we'll see what it is at. So next is Yu Yu Hakusho. Now, one of the Yoko Kuramas did get taken home last week. This is a 2-star SR in red. So we are down to just 1 of these. And then the foil AP we have left from Yu Yu Hakusho, and it's also been here quite a while, is Younger to Goro. So you're not. Chaos, are you saying run it on the Nikkei, or are you looking for Yu Yu? You need the Yoko? Because then I can set it on the pile to look up. We'll check the 2 stars first. Yu Yu. Okay, perfect. Right, next up is Ava, and as I said, we've actually got a couple new ones here. So first I'm going to start, this is the one we've had, this is the one we looked up last week, and we all cried about. Asuka here, 2-star SR in yellow. This one was very expensive last time. We can see if it's changed, if anyone would like, let me know. And then the new one we got, if anyone is a fan, is also in yellow, the 2-star Mari Makinami. So yeah, Avenger, I kind of figured it has gone down. But I can always check for you guys. I can always check. Okay, so we'll see what Mari's at. Again, I'm assuming it's going to be pretty dang high. Let's go through. We have some more foil APs. So the one we had last week is the Lads. I call it the Lads because 2 Lads. Caster, I will say I have the memory of a goldfish. I do not remember what it was last week. We'll check it this week and level set. So this is the one we have had. With the Lads playing piano. The new ones we have, we do have one with the 2 girlies with Mari and Asuka. So very nice one there. If anyone's interested, piling it, we're putting in. The other one is actually them on the train. So kind of the whole squad. It's a squad photo, squad AP pile. Okay, perfect. And that's what we have for 2 stars and APs. So I'm going to go ahead and let's just at least look those up right away and get them auctioned for anyone who's interested. I got a quick pull up so we can look at these. Should I have this open? Floppy. All right, let's start. Let's look up. We're gonna look up the action points all at once because they're harder. So, oh, Daigo, yeah, you want the promo one, the Pilgrim? We can check that again as well. Yeah, guys, we'll go back to solo. So let's do these 2 stars, and then I'm going to take some requests for series. We're not going to go through all the alternates because that takes a whole lot of time. But let's get these 2 stars out first. I'm going to ask for a couple series to check on singles, and then we'll go back to boxes still tonight. So let me start. We're going to look up Mari first here. Get this propped up so you guys can take a look. Put back in for this as well. Sorry. I usually zoom out for the boxes so you can see a little better of what we're, what we've all pulled, and then when we do singles, like zoom in. Guys, it would really help if I could spell. Yeah, no worries. Never hurts to ask, guys. All right, let's find this 2-star in yellow. What do we got? All right, guys. Mari is a little crazy as well. Quite a range, my goodness. So this one is gonna be starting at $277. And as a courtesy, guys, I always just at least run these. Don't feel pressured. But it's gonna start at $277. And I typically also, for singles, I run those auctions a bit shorter just so that if it is a little bit lower interest, it doesn't take as much time. So fair warning, it's going down to 15 seconds for this, in case anyone wants that. But it's starting at 277. So, what not, why not? We are out of boxes. We do not have any more Kagurabachi boxes. I have 3 alternates left. That's it. Kagurabachi is pretty well bought up. So, all right, we're checking the Yoko Kurama here next. Since I did not see any takers on that. Yes, Yami, we hit the 2-star for solo leveling. It went to Mando Frog, so we are so glad that happened. God, just like 5 minutes ago. It was pretty. You just missed it. Oh my gosh, guys. Yoko here. What do we got? Alright. Yoko Kurama, guys, is... Let me add some more. Give me a second to flare off here. Yoko Kurama is also a little harsh. We're gonna have this one at 200. Starting at 200. This one's another one that's very all over the board. Running that one too, just in case anyone wants. And then I'm going to start to look up those AP. Give me a little bit more of a hot second because I got to filter those appropriately. So let's take a look. We pulled Gina, right? Yeah. Gina, sister, in green. Very good one. Breath. So let's see. Did not. Oh, Chaos, you did take that. I'm so sorry. Nice, nice. I will back him up for you. Thank you for giving him good tone. Boom. Okay, Yoko is bagged up. Coming your way. Thank you, thank you. Guys, the only ban I've seen so far is for Japan. I don't even think the US has a ban list yet. To my knowledge. So, I don't know if it will come over. It might. But so far the ban I've seen is specific to Japan. So, yeah, we'll see. You know, we have an upcoming regional, so I'm kind of curious if they're going to like make that decision to bring it over to the US for any reason. I don't know what to expect at this point. So, all right. Okay, so foil AP for Ava here is up next. Yeah, I know, right? Let's see what we have for this foil AP. So this one is going to start at $55. Edit that. Boop. Okay, coming in hot for the squad. The squad AP is what I ended up calling it. Let's go find the other one. We wait for that to tick down. Okay, Daigo's gonna take it, guys. Gonna take it. Unless someone fights him for it in 2 seconds. Awesome. Daigo, thank you. I will start a bag for you as well. Get that in there. Thank you. And then I am just getting to the other one here. So other AP here with Mari and Asuka. Let's see what we got here. All right, this one is going to start at 70. 70. Let's do it. All right. Coming in hot for starting at 70 here. Boom. Kaiju 2 stars. Fat Dad, no Kaiju 2 stars, unfortunately. Nothing from Kaiju. Look up those action points from Nikkei next. Daigo's taking that one as well. I'm going to put that one in a separate bag for you just so they stay nice and snug and tight and safe. So I will bag that one separately, but also coming to there. So, so guys, we pulled, was it pseudo or was it, I think it was DMS. On stream, we pulled the DMS phase 3-star from Ava. I don't think it was pseudo. But that's the one I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. If everyone in chat remembers, you can absolutely correct me. As I said, sometimes I have the memory of a goldfish. Alright, let's see. So first up, let's check this Nikkei one here. Find it real quick. Actually. Power Ranger Nerd, I think that was closer to when Ava first came out, which was what, like a month ago? Because it was before Kagurabachi. Well, actually, maybe it's 2 months now, because we have Soul Leveling just came out, Kagurabachi, so it was probably like 2 months ago. Yeah, so it's been a hot minute, I guess. I didn't realize that. Alright, let's see. Guys, they did so many special APs for Nikkei. One second, guys. Here it is. Alright. Okay, yeah, Caster, I'll let you know. No worries. Thanks for being here, even through work. Interesting. Okay, guys. So let's say, so for this one here, this one here is gonna be $40. 40. Sorry, it took a bit to find the special one from the rare battle. So sometimes I gotta go search in the internet. So let's update that. But start at 40. Here it comes. I'm gonna look for the Pilgrim ones here real quick. Daigo's gonna take that one too. Nice. Thank you, Daigo. Appreciate it. Another one for you. And then Daigo, so we have two. I know you're interested in these, but we do have two of the Pilgrims. Just so I know, did you want both or just one? And I guess for anyone else who wants one, we can run them separately, but I just want to know. Okay, just one. No worries. So this one is at $16. A little bit lower. Not as bad, but 16 here. Whoopsies. All right. So here comes just one of those for you. All right, guys, unless anyone's going to fight Daigo on that, I'm going to go ahead. So drop me some of the series you want to look at singles for. I think we had requests for Yu Yu Hakusho. I can definitely also show you what we have left for Kagurabachi, but there's only 3. So let's have a couple people drop down some series we want to look at. We'll do a couple singles and then we'll go, we'll sneak back to boxes. So Daigo, that's going in a bag for you. JJK, so we have some JJK, we have some Kaiju, not a ton left. Trying to think IR. Can you help me out? Guilte, IR. I'm dumb. You might have to spell it out for me. Grab the alternates here real quick. I can start with JJK and I'll grab, I know we had Yu Yu Hakusho, so I'll grab some Yu Yu Hakusho. Sorry guys, I have like a lot of stuff on the table today. Right. We find the JJK first, we can go through that. We've kind of got a mix here. All right, guys, so for singles for JJK, we actually have kind of a thick stack, but you're going to see a lot of duplicates. So how it'll work here, guys, if you see a single you're interested, go ahead and at least like give me the name of the character you're looking for to put on a pile, and we'll look up, and then we'll auction those off similar to how we just did for the 2 stars. You're going to see a lot of repeats in here, though. So we have more than a play set of Totos. These are from set 1 JJK. You're going to see that for a little bit here. We have 3 of the Miwas. Also set 1 SR alternate. I think we've got a ton of Mahitos now, not gonna lie. We've got a ton of those if anyone needs the 4-drop SR in purple. And then we do also have the alternate rare Mahito. I got 2 of those in purple as well. You're good. Try it. There we go. All right, and then we also have a ton of this blue UG. So if you play blue JJK, lots of this 2-drop UG alternate uncommon here. If anyone needs, tons of those. We can check the UG for you, no problem. And then the last one I have from JJK is we have 3 of this purple 2-drop Suguru. This is alternate rare. Alternate rare from that one. So that was JJK. Next I saw requested was Kaiju, so I'll go grab that. Just a second while I get it. I'm gonna go find Kaiju. Here we go. Toot. Okay, here is what we have then for Kaiju. So mostly the SRs I have left, actually all the SRs I have left are for Kikaru, the 2 types. So we have the color trigger here, 3-drop and yellow. I've got, I think, 4 of those, so full play set for anyone who needs that. Otherwise, I do have the 4-drop active triggers, so 2 of those SRs as well for alternates. And then we'll get into the rares. I have a ton of the green rare Reno. I know a lot of people love the yellow one, but this is we have there. And then getting into some of the other rares, I have, I think, a playset of Aois in yellow, alternate uncommon. And then I do have 2 more left of the alternate rare Iharu Furuhashi. Thanks for sharing this show. Thanks, Dan. What did I see? A question about... So we do not have any SAO singles, guys, but I do actually have a lot of SAO Volume 2 boxes. No singles available right now. They were all bought up, but we have a ton of the boxes. So if anyone wants to crack some, we can absolutely do that. Okay, last call, guys, before you switch back. Someone give me one more. I was going to say, okay, Bleach or Soul Lovely singles are not here. Each of the Kaijus, so like just one of each of everything, I can set on the pile. here.
What?
You ever just had it like your hands not working? Okay, so we want one of each of the kaijus. So let's grab that. We will check the prices on them. Oops. We'll grab those, and then let's see. SEO, we do not have. Bleach, I can show you. We don't have much. Soul Leveling singles are not here yet. Those will be next week if we have any left. And I can show you guys what we have for boxes. Let me just go through what we have. Actually, yeah, guys, so you'll have seen this. For Bleach, all we have left, and I've said this a lot, Chaos knows this is my speech. Bleach is such a, like, I think a lot of people, it's their first anime or their favorite anime. We do not get a lot of Bleach traded in. I firmly believe people are going to get it and keep it. So all I have is these Toshiros. These are part of the prizing if you were to play at your local game store. I do have a full play set. None of these, so these have a chance to either be the silver or gold. So these are not the gold, but it is a play set of the silvers. Silver foil, this is the alternate uncommon, this is a color trigger. So I mean, Chaos, if you want, we can see what they're at. I don't expect them to be bad. So if you want, I can set them on the pile. Wucky Ducky, we have both of the Kikurus set aside, so I'll check those with the rest. So yeah, let's go ahead, guys, then, and look these up, just because we have a little pile. And so we'll look these up, and then hopefully my goal is at 6 o'clock, we'll be back on boxes. So anyone who's listening in will be back on boxes, hopefully in about 10-ish minutes. So Chaos, let me know. I put those Toshiros aside. Let me know if you want those. If you want to check those, I'm going to save them here until a little bit last. I'm going to start with, let's start with Yuji here. The 2-drop. I put my little stack back out so we don't have a glare. So this is that 2-drop rare Yuji here. A second to refocus. Hang on. No, come back out then. What I get for trying. There we go. Right, let's see. Yuji here, guys. I'll just flash the boxes up in probably about 10 more minutes, guys. Let us finish these singles here and we'll get back to boxes. Looks like Yuji is gonna be $10. So this is that alternate uncommon 2-drop. Starts at 10. As I said, I usually just run them for a little bit, so everyone has a chance. I do have more of these. If anyone else wants one, we don't have to fight. I have a ton of these, but I know someone showed interest. So, yes, good to see you, D. Curry. I think it's been a while. Or maybe I've been out of it, so. All right, if anyone wants the Yuji, it's going at 10. I have that running right now. Let's start with 19. All right, guys, note takers there. So next we're going to be checking this Kikuru. This is the color trigger, 1-star alternate SR. I do have, what was it? A playset of these. So I have 3 more. So if we have multiple people interested, I can go grab more. We do not need to fight so hard. But it looks like this one is going to be at 18. 18 here. So I will run that if anyone is interested. And then if we have more people interested, I can run the others right after. No worries. Let's check the other one while we wait for that. Dylan, we do have to do separate bids just so that if multiple people want something, they have a chance at it. So we cannot do piles. If you want, I can run that one again if you were interested in that key. Yeah, no problem. We'll do that. Here it comes. Caster, yeah, we have SAO Volume 2. Only Volume 2. We do not have SAO Volume 1, but I have Volume 2 boxes. As long as that's okay with you. I always feel bad when people are like, oh my god, you have this? I'm like, only Volume 2. Dylan's taking it home. Thank you, thank you. I will get you a bag here. We'll put this in it. And then I have the other Kikoru up as well. So this is the 020. So also it's the 4-drop SR. This one is looking like it is at $19. Just one more higher, but I've got 19 there. This is for the number 020 is the coding on it. So here comes that one. Again, now this one, I think other than the one I'm about to put off, auction off here, guys, I only have one other one. So we have 2 total. If anyone else is interested other than Dylan, we can go grab the second one. Action point. Crazy, guys. So yeah, I'm sorry, not the SAO. The solo leveling singles are not here this week. They will be here next week if we have any left. We give first chance to our brick and mortar, our local community. I give them a week after release. So next week I will have them on stream based on what we have left. So awesome, Dylan. I put that one in your bag as well. Next is going to be that rare Reno here. Let me look him up. And then, Chrissy, if you're interested, we do have boxes of solo leveling left. We only have 4 left. I know there's some crazy pre-bidding going on again here for that one as well. But we'll get back to that in just a little bit. So we are in Peoria, Illinois. I know there's a Peoria in like Missouri or something, but it is Peoria, Illinois for us. So, and actually, as I said earlier, there's Union Arena Regional that's actually in Peoria. So if you come to the regional, you can come check us out. We'd be happy. Or if you want to, we've got a little bit of a community here. If you guys want to throw down locally before you go, definitely hit us up. Yes, the home of Caterpillar. That is true. So, all right, Reno here is going to be at $8 for the alternate rare. So we got 8. Hello. All right, here comes that Reno. Again, I have a ton of these as well. If anyone else wants one, I know Dylan was looking at it, but if anyone else wants one, we can definitely grab some more. 1 second. Let me look at them. Yeah, Yami, please feel free to stop in, or if you want to practice ahead of time, we'll probably have people organizing that. So if anyone's coming in May, we're in Peoria, which is the same as the regional. So please feel free to check us out, and please feel free to throw down with anyone at the store. So awesome. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm playing in it. A lot of our local people were able to get in. So what did you want to see? No. Katie, so our SAO boxes are part of the normal rip and chip booster box. So those start at 64, and that's unless anyone bids you up. But SAO boxes would start at 64 before tax and shipping and all of that. So, okay, last one here for Kaiju is going to be Aoi. Okay. All right. Now, this is the alternate uncommon in yellow. This one is not too bad. This one is $2. So, let me change that. Just $2 little. Not too bad. I will send that as well. Here we are. Sorry about that. Okay. What do we got? Yeah, no worries, Dylan. It's fun to get it. So, what not, why not? Volume 2 for SAO. SAO, we only have Volume 2. So, Awesome. Dylan's taking that one as well. So that will, I guess, Chaos, if you're in the chat, can you drop me? Did you want to look at those Toshiros? You want me to look up the Toshiros? What are we feeling? If you don't show up, I'll probably go back to boxes, but I'll have them set aside. You have them? Okay. No worries. I just wanted to make sure. So I'll put them back. That's what I thought. I think you've been on stream before and said you had them. So, all right. So that means, guys, we're going to get back into boxes. So actually right on time, 5:59, we're going to get back into boxes. I will go ahead and I see again the people are speaking. Let's do a box of solo leveling quick. And then after that, I will just make space for anyone who wants to get a box of anything else. I guess while we wait really quick here, let me throw up. So we get the so these are what we have for boxes, guys. I'll get this out of the way so you can see. I know there's so many bids already. You guys are going crazy. So these are what we have for boxes. And again, the solo leveling is the only one listed separate. We got some crazy pre-bids on there right now. I only have 4 left. Just for awareness, there are 4 left right now. Otherwise, you can see the others displayed here. That would be under the normal listing for starting at 64 before taxes and shipping. And then what you would do if you win that is drop in the chat which one you're looking for, and I would grab that. So let's do one box here, solo leveling, and then we'll take a break, and we'll look at some of the other boxes. I want to make space for that. Guys, you can also pre-bid on the general box, and that can be another sign for me to go back up and run that as well. So as far as the other boxes for the other IPs, guys, it's a little bit of some of them we know the origins, and some we know are still alive, and some we don't. Sometimes what happens is either if we don't get enough of the set, we have to split it between the brick and mortar and here. It kind of splits. And sometimes we get like the distributor will just send us, if we order less than a case, they'll just send us some. So it will be a bit of a gamble. I can try my best to lead you. If you ask about a certain series, I will let you know, but some of them also we've had for quite a while and I just kind of don't remember. But anything that I can help you with, you can feel free to ask and we'll see. I'm gonna run, so alert, I am gonna run the solo leveling. It's pre-bid pretty high already, but here's the next solo leveling box. Coming in hot. Caster is leading us off there. Can't say I'm surprised. I know you're excited. Let's see if anyone else is gonna go for it. Okay, we're up to 155. Caster's still leading. there. And reminder, guys, we did just pull, I guess I should have said this. Caster, thank you. We did pull you started just a minute ago, but I do believe our foil AP is still live. Again, this was split with the main store, and I don't think I've seen it, but maybe always a chance someone pulled it. So, yeah. Let's see here. I just want to check. And Caster, I do just want to make sure I see quick payment pending. Just want to see if you got to unlock or anything. I think it tried and might need a little bit of a push. Take a quick look. Yeah, I know. Sometimes when you have that limit on there and then I call you out and you're like, no, I'm making responsible choices. Don't question me. I'm, making absolutely responsible choices. Don't call me out like that, All right, let me make some room while we try and get that through here. Very nice. Let me see. 1 second, let me see. Here.
This one, not some.
Yeah, I know, I figure. So I get it. It's not the first time it's happened on stream either. Definitely not the first time, guys. I get it. Let's just see if we can try and have it pushed through here. I always try to prop these, but I don't have anything good to prop this with, guys. I'm sorry. It always slides anyway. Yeah, let me see if I can double check here. Hi there, Joey. Welcome on. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining, guys. We're gonna try and get this box cracked here soon. Let me know, Caster. No, Camaro, we're gonna do, so we're kind of sprinkling. We started with solo leveling, we did a box, we did some singles, we're back to doing a box of solo leveling, and then after this, I'm making space. I'm gonna ask for anyone who wants to do a box of something else. So after we crack this, we're just trying to get this all settled up for Caster. But after we crack this, we'll go back to and do at least one round of a box that isn't solo leveling anything else. So, Bleezy, we went through some singles. I don't know if we'll have time again. I might have to kind of evaluate. We did do some a little bit earlier. So I would say if we do try to go back to it, it'll be after like 6:30. If you want to drop and come back, totally up to you. But I think it'll be a little bit later, closer to 6:30. Caster, I'm reloading. Just want to see if I can get that here. Let's see. Chaos, we still have some of the kaiju alts. We went through those a little earlier. We still have some, so. Okay, let me reload. Let's see. What? Yeah. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna quick throw up a BRB. I want to try and get this sorted. Also, give me just a second, and I'm gonna try and get this to push through. All right, guys. So, Caster, I'm still kind of waiting for that to come through on my end. I will periodically recheck. So, what we're gonna do, and guys, sometimes this happens. Don't feel bad. But I just gotta let that come through. So, Caster, this is the box we set aside for you. I've got it labeled. What I'm gonna do is keep an eye on it during stream, and see if that. Yeah, no worries. Let's wait. I'm gonna, you won that. I'm gonna, for the duration of stream, we're gonna see if that pops through. So I'll keep an eye out as we keep going. So, yeah, I know. No, they're judging you. Don't worry. I get it. I always worry sometimes, like, if I'm gonna go to another state and I'm gonna, buy something, and then they're gonna like judge the crap out of me. So, let's just hold off. Let's see what we can find here at the end of the. As we get towards the end of the night, we'll check again. I'll keep an eye on it. But I'm setting this aside for you, Caster. Let's go ahead then. And I know this puts us a little bit out of order, guys, but in an effort to kind of stay with what we planned, let's go ahead. So for anyone who wanted a booster box of something else, let me throw those back up. So let's retool a little bit. Sorry about that. So not solo leveling. I'm going to run the rip and ship for a full box of any of these other than solo leveling. And reminder, guys, I only have 2 boxes left of Ava, and I only have 1 box left of Demon Slayer Volume 2. I do have a lot of SAO Volume 2. I do have a lot of that. There's no need to fight like dogs for that. We have quite a bit. But let me run just a normal rip and ship for the other series. So this, again, is not including solo leveling. Just want to give a chance for anyone else. I know, yep, Katie was interested. So, yes. Amir, we do not really have Bleach singles. I'll quick show you the one we do have, and it is a promo from the, like you would get from playing at the LGS, is the Color Trigger Toshiro. This is all we have. Bleach singles are hard to come by. So that is all we have, unfortunately. Okay, Refined took over. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Refined. Let me know which of the, I'll put those back up. Which of the boxes did you want to do other than solo leveling again? Solo leveling has its own shipment. Yeah, you can do it. Let me go grab, so we only have the one other box. So let me grab that. Well, actually, right here. Figured someone might take it. So yes, this is last box of Demon Slayer Volume 2 that we have right now. List here. And we can get this cracked for you for refine. And Refined, I know you asked about the Toshiros. The Toshiros should not be too bad. I can check. Amir, I can check. It shouldn't be too bad, but because they were part of the play promos, I should stop saying promos. Prizing. It shouldn't be too bad. There should be enough of them. I can check after this box if that is all right with you. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, let's check it after this box, and we can go from there. Just want to get this out for Refined here. Let's see what we got. Caster, guess what just came through? All right, so we'll go through this box here. Caster's payment for the soul leveling box came through, so we will let's do this box. I'll look up the Toshiro real quick, and then we will get back into that soul leveling. So yes, I knew we just had a little bit of time. Yes, thank you, Nancy. 5-star review. Let's go. All right, box topper here is Nezuko in yellow. So good support for that yellow sibling dex from set 1. And we're going to get right into it. Oh, Nancy says hi. Hi, Nancy. Tell her she's doing like God's work. You know, Nancy's doing God's work. You know, she's looking out for us. We love Nancy, guys. All right, so we're cracking this box of, this is our last box of Demon Slayer Volume 2 here. For Refined, we got a double rare. Refined, are you looking for anything in specific from Demon Slayer Volume 2? Obviously, we will do our best for a 2-star or a 3-star. Always going to try for that. But anything other specific? Any colors? Any certain characters? Certain alternates you still need? Hotaru, guys, Hotaru is like unfairly attractive. He should not be putting his face behind a mask, in my opinion. Just saying my opinion. Okay, no alts. That's great. You should get some. You should at least get one. We always love a 2-hit box, though, so we will do our best to manifest a 2-hit box for you. Gyoko here for your rare. And first SR is Rengoku. Rengoku's always a good one. He had his own deck, so once set 2 came out, he had enough support. He had his own Rengoku deck. So for any fans, you can do that. He's got a lot of good alternates too. I think he's got like at least 3 alternates. So yeah. Oh, awesome. First box of the second. That's great. So yeah, it's got the new color. The new color for Volume 2 was blue. So we're going to see a lot of blue in this because they had to release enough to give it support as a whole deck. Or for a whole deck, I should say. Nezuko, and there's a Rengoku rare. But we're going to see a lot of blue in here. Most likely. Not most likely. Most definitely. We will be seeing blue. So yes. All right. All right, I see something, guys. Under Muichiro. Ooh, you got the emoto of all time. Nezuko, Zero Costume Blue. This is that alternate rare. Very nice. Very nice. Alternates coming out of the woodwork. We'd love to see it. We will keep her right there. Keep her safe. We'll keep going. We're almost at the bottom of the first half. So we should, at this rate, we should have an exciting second half, honestly. But Nezuko's here. We love it when she's here. Tengu. And SR is Nezuko as well. So there's first blue SR. Very nice. Very nice. Continue that. Splash Daddy, welcome. You know, guys, I'm just curious, like, how loud is it for you guys when I rip open a pack? Is it super obnoxious? Do I need to, like, you know, be better about that? You can always give me feedback, guys. Double rare on that one. We're at the last pack of the first half, so we're at the halfway point. Be louder. Be louder. All right, I'll try. Sometimes I have to lean all over. Oh, you want me to ASMR it? I mean, we can try. I don't know what that's going to be like, but it might be too loud, too crinkly. Nezuko here, and the Zohakuten. Here, yeah, I guess if you want, guys. So we're getting into the second half. let's start the second half. You've got more coming. You should at least get more SRs. We're going to try and manifest you a 2-hit box as far as alternates. I can try, I guess, let me put this by the mic. Let's see how bad this is. Ooh, I hope y'all like that. So, Caster, we just pulled the 2-star. And I will say that's the best I've pulled so far. We pulled the 2-star earlier today, is out of solo leveling, so. Whoops. Yeah, so this Nezuko 0-star refined. The 0-star is this is an alternate rare, so 1-star down here. The other ones here are just regular SRs. Those are not alternates, but you do have 1 alternate so far. And we'll try for 2. We will try for 2. Sometimes boxes are 1-hit boxes, and that always feels bad, but so. Yes, no worries, Caster. But we did pull, I can pull it back out. We'll show you. We got it for Mando, the first box of the night, actually. We pulled it right away. And I'll get it back out and show it off, just so you can see. But we just pulled that today. And so far, we hadn't hit anything other than like you're guaranteed at least 1 alternate in each box, if not 2. So we've mostly pulled those. So it's definitely the hottest thing we've got. All right, guys, we're up to 3 SRs. At some point, we'll hit our AP. You're due to get 2 APs, action points, in each box. A foil AP. Oops, sorry about that. 2 rares here. A foil AP is going to be an extra slot. It would actually take the slot of one of your alternates. So, yeah, it's going to be hard to get solo leveling at all. Like, we didn't even get very much. Hi, Zerup. Thanks for joining. We didn't get all that much, and we're already out of it, guys. So once you guys go through the remaining boxes, we're trying to get a restock. We'll have to see how that goes. I can keep you posted. So, Zerup, we are out of Kagurabachi boxes. I only have 3 singles left. They are still what was here last week. So we have the Hiyuki, and then we have 2 of Mustache Man, Sazanami. So we are down, guys, to the last 4 packs. Last 4 packs coming. So we're getting there. We're going to see. We, I think, are due for another AP. I see something. All right, we're fine. I think we got you 2 hitbox. Let's check. Oh my god. Guys, whoa, we're fine. I know you said you don't have any alternates, but I have a surprise for you. I have such, oh my god, no, worst time. Hang on. Worst time, hang on. Okay, guys, give it a hot second. I'm so sorry. Had to put the camera on, or we're gonna go, okay, hang on. Sorry. Camera's got to cool down for a hot second, but newsflash, I'm sleeving this up here. You can't see it, or here, I'll put it up here. I got penny sleeve. We're gonna top loader. We got 3-star Nezuko. 3-star just popped out of there. Give me a second for the camera to come back. I want to give it a second to cool down. Sorry about that. That was my bad. I did forget to turn the fan on. Let's see if we can come back here. Woo! We got, 2-star from solo leveling. We've got the 3-star. Here we go. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. 3-star Nezuko just popped right out of there. Popped right out. Woo! She's so shiny I can't even get her in focus. Look at that. 3-star Nezuko, fresh. I got her in a penny sleeve and in a top loader for you right now. Refined for you opening your first box of Demon Slayer Volume 2. Like, my god, good job for you. And this is quite the lovely Nezuko box. You have a Nezuko box. Look at that, it is the Nezuko's. But yeah, this is so fresh. These look so good. So congrats. Okay, you're due for some more SRs, I will say, but I don't think we can top that. I do not think we can top that. I think we're due for another AP as well. We got 3 packs left. Let's see what else there is. So I will say we got a double rare there. We've got 2 more packs left. Whoop. Sorry about that camera malfunction, guys. At the worst time, too. But we're back. Okay. A double rare here. And let's see then. This should be an SR. Oh, no, wait. I lied. So the Nezuko took the spot. Yes, so you got an AP here, but the Nezuko took that spot. So let's just quick Get down, you should have a rare here. And then the other AP is with Mitsuri and Muichiro. So, oh my goodness. For a first box of Demon Slayer Volume 2, also, like, that was the last box. That was the last box. So, you know, I guess the hit was really at the bottom on that one as far as the case hit. The lovely little lovely large Nezuko box for you here. It's not really a little box anymore. But super great. Refined. Congrats. So glad. I'm gonna put that 3-star in a separate little baggie for you and then get the rest of the box bagged up. I am so ecstatic to see that. And thank you for joining. So glad. Awesome. I know, guys, I lost it too. I was like, oh my gosh. I think we've only pulled for 3 stars. I think we've only pulled 2. We've pulled the Ava one and now this one. So this is only my second 3-star for stream. Personally, the only other 3-star I pulled just at home, I pulled the 3-star Red Kenshin, which was great. Awesome. But not a lot of 3-stars, so very, very glad. Super good. It's another good milestone to hit on stream for sure. Very nice. Boop. A second to label these up. And then we'll get those bagged up for you. So yeah, we got your 3-star here. It's bagged in its own little guy. I'm going to get the rest of this bagged up for you. It's been a big night. It has. Very, very glad. I always love it when we get the hot pulls for you guys. You know, I was kind of starting to feel like a little worried because I had been doing stream. Like, I've been doing stream since, I don't know, like, not to sound super corporate, but like Q3 of last year. And, you know, we hadn't got a whole lot of hot stuff, and then it's all coming in this year. So it's like, okay, I had to break it in. I had to break in the stream. So, super great. Super great. All right, guys. So then, after I get this last group of the folk bagged up, we are going to go back. So, Caster, if you're still there, I did see the payment come through on that solo leveling box. So we're going to dip back to that really quick. I did not forget about you. Still alive. Good. Like to see that we have a pulse on the show, guys. Love that. Let me set this stuff in the bag here. Awesome. I am gonna come here. Oh my god, thank you. Let's check Toshiro. I'm really sorry. Also, for the record, I do have 4 of these Toshiros. If anyone wants to fight over them, or if anyone wants multiple, let me really quick check this Toshiro and then we'll go back to Caster. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Amir. Thank you for keeping me honest. You know, or well, really just helping me with my memory is what that was. All right. What do we got? Although it's not the gold. Not the gold one. We need the silver one. Up. Where is the silver? There's the silver. Okay, silver one for the promo cards here. They are $2 each. $2 each, and I have 4. So how many people in chat would like one of these Toshiros? I have 4. Amir wants 1. Mando, actually, we had a payment processing issue. We are about to open it after I do this Toshiro real quick. I think I just see 1 Toshiro, so I'm going to load that up for $2. If anyone else wants one, just know that we have more. You don't need to fight over it too bad, so... All right, here it comes for you then, Amir. There it is. And then we'll get back into that box of solo for Caster once that counts down, and as long as nobody else wants any more of the Toshiro. So yeah, sorry. Thanks for being flexible with me, guys. But yes, Mando, we did just pull a 3-star Nezuko. Just pulled a 3-star Nezuko out of the last Demon Slayer Volume 2 box, which is, woo! All right. Oh, Amir, sorry, I forgot to lower. I usually lower the no cereal though. I did double check. It is not a cereal. So awesome. Amir. Awesome, Amir. Thank you much. I will put that in a bag for you. All right. Thanks for that little pit stop, guys. Awesome. Yes, we just hit Nezuko 3-star for refined. Goes by refined. Okay, guys. Thanks for that quick little pit stop. We are gonna get back. So as I said, we had to. This is for Caster. The payment took a little bit to process. We love when our banks judge us for buying cardboard. You know, that's a thing. So we are gonna be getting back into this for Caster now that the payment went through. So we are back at boxes. We're doing another one of soul leveling here. So get a little thing to talks, and let's see what we can get here. Earlier tonight, if you guys were not here earlier tonight, we did pull 2-star Gina in green out of soul leveling. So I think what we're looking for now is to see if we can get that foil AP. So guys, this box is for Caster, as I said. So as far as sealed and remaining, I only have 3 more boxes of soul leveling. 3 more. And then we have volume 2 of Hunter x Hunter. Yes, actually we do. I do not have volume 1, but I do have volume 2. So yes, let's try. Let's try for 2 3-stars. I mean, we can always try, guys. We can always try. So yeah, so Shadow, any of the series that are previous, so anything other than soul leveling, is through the general rip and ship booster box. So you can go ahead and bid on that. I think we do have a pre-bid. So we do have enough Hunter x Hunter that I don't think you guys have to fight over it. But we can do that. So we're going to do a box of soul leveling, and then I can do another spot for boxes of other series as well. So there is Cha for your box topper. Pineapple, we hit the 3-star Nezuko from Demon Slayer Volume 2. We hit the blue 3-star SR. Not serialized, but still great. And it was for Refined. It was his first box of Volume 2 Demon Slayer. So quite the thrill for him tonight, for sure. And then we're back into soul leveling. We're opening this for Caster. There's a bit of a wait on the payment coming through okay. We've had some connectivity stuff, so yes. Yeah, it was a Nezuko box because the 1-star alt was a 0-cost Nezuko as well, so it was a little Nezuko box. We love to see that. Very on theme, on point. All right, we've got Beru here, and 1-star Song Yi in purple. So first alt is coming in pretty early. So let's get sleeved up. First hit. Very nice. Purple Song Yi is here. All right. Okay, Katie, SAO Volume 2. Okay, I will keep that in mind. So yeah, Refined, since you're new, so this is a hit. So when we say a hit, we're typically, a hit can be anything with a star after it. So like your normal cards are gonna have the little rarities in the bottom. So this is a rare, so common, uncommon, rare, and then the SR for the super rare. When you have one with a star after this is your typical hit. Each box, you are either going to get 1 or 2 of these. It depends on the set. The distribution of each set is a little different. So you should at least get 1. Your hope is always to get a 2-hit box, and then you have chances for the higher rarities. So like earlier, we pulled the 2-star. So it just has 2 stars after it. And then in the best case, you pull a 3-star, and there is a chance for that to be serialized. So, but we you should always at least get 1 star. You should get 1 hit, which is alternate. So this is just a normal SR here. Sometimes the SRs have really good art anyway, and you kind of get tricked by them, but you know. So. Yeah, and then so some of the sets have done some unique things. So like Nikkei was the first one to offer alternate box toppers. So like this box topper here, they had like alternate arts for the box toppers. No other sets have done that, but Soul leveling is the first one to have APs that are signed in gold. So like a gold imprint kind of thing. So we got an AP pack here. Let's see if it is, like I said, we pulled this 2-star, so really it's just seeing if we have a foil AP left here. The boxes were, the case was split between stream and then the brick and mortar. So yeah. Leja, thank you for sharing the stream. I appreciate that. If you think this set has, so this set only has 2 colors refined. Most sets have 3. We're starting to see more 2-color sets. So if you think this has a lot going on, I've got news for you. There's going to be more going on in other sets. We have next SR, which is Choi. Getting our first green one here for Caster. All right. Another rare chop. Another SR, 5 cost. Jinwoo here. 5 cost Jinwoo. And building here. Yeah, the Jinwoos are expensive right now. We're also expecting, like, we're talking about, so the Shadow Soldiers, this is the first time in Union Arena where you can have, like, up to, like, a crazy amount of copies. It's usually 4 of each card, but this can have 12, and this is offered as a box topper, and I think there's an alternate. So, like, the alternate is going to be a lot, for sure. The box topper will probably be a lot, but not as much as the alternate, so. Yeah, like, Mando, you probably worked for those 12 foils. Like, I know you used your allowance on that. Unless you pulled them all. In which case you have a big allowance to pull boxes and boxes and boxes. But yeah. You pulled them all. Okay, dang, you've been opening a lot of boxes then. If that. Okay. Ryuji rare and another Kaisel rare. So. Yeah. So far, Caster, we got the hit off the top. We are halfway through. We got 3 SRs. So we got the, a nice 5 cost Jinwoo for you here, a Choi, and an SL. So, very nice. We'll keep going into the second half. Every 2-star. Really? Okay. Oh my goodness. You're flexing on us with that. Okay, you planned ahead. I'm doing that right now for Inuyasha. So Inuyasha is due to come out in August, and I'm very excited, and I'm kind of like holding off. I'm going to save money and buy a lot of Inuyasha. That is one of my first animes I watched, and kind of has a nostalgia spot in my heart. So, okay, yeah, Chainsaw Man will be another good one for sure. So, awesome. Chris, we pulled the 2-star from Soul Leveling, and we also pulled a 3-star from Demon Slayer Volume 2, 3-star Nezuko. So it's been a hot night for sure. Hot night. Definitely. So for Solo, we are questioning if the foil AP is left. Again, the boxes for Soul Leveling had to be split between the store itself and stream. So I can't quite remember, or we may not have heard if the foil AP happened, but that is potentially in there. Open this right now for Caster. After a brief intermission. We had a little bit of an intermission on this, but keep it on. We got 1 hit so far for Caster with the Song Yi. Purple, 1-star SR here. I think these are, second AP. Okay, second AP. Yeah, okay, yes, second AP. I'm not expecting, we'll see. We'll see. We have an AP back here. It was the 2-star, it was Gina. So it was the sister, the SR though. That's what we had earlier. Gina. And okay, there's that other normal AP. So we got 4 more packs left here. Let us see what we get. Baby lady, welcome back. Don't worry, we're still going through that soul leveling box. Breeze, Egress, and Gina. So this is the alternate we pulled, or the 2-star we pulled for for Mando, but it was this one here. So, all right, quite the display of SRs going on. Quite display. Let's see if we can get 2 hits in this box. I would really like that. already did both of our AP, so if we see another AP, we need to get excited, but we'll see. Double rare on that one. Alright. Ooh, nice. You're getting them signed. Yes, we have some people in the community who really like to do that, which is great. So I think I see something behind here, guys. I think we're going to get a 2-hit. Caster, you ready? Woo! Okay. 1-star rare. This is the purple Jinwoo here. Very nice. 2-hit box. We always love a 2-hit box. We do. We love 2-hit box. Let's go. Put that next to your 2 hits are in purple today. Very purpley today. We got one more pack. Let's see. See what we got. All right. Well, I'll tell you it's not the AP, but that's okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I was looking at Jinwoo. I think he's good. I gotta read him. Let's finish this pack and then I'll read the literature. Read the literature. All right. Ended on a double rare, but we got a 2-hit box, which is what we like to see. I'm really quick. Let me read Jinwoo here. So during your turn, if a card from your hand has been placed into your sideline by one of your abilities, or a card from your sideline has been added to your hand by one of your abilities, he gains 500. So I mean, yeah, you're gonna be doing shenanigans. So like, there's that, and then draw a discard on play.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely good. And then yeah, the other one we got. So these are both in purple. Double hit box in purple. Very nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Okay, so you're gonna play purple. I don't know, Mando, to be honest, I don't know. Solo leveling as a series has so much hype around it. I'm interested. I think this will, at the very least, stay high for longer. I'm not saying it'll never go down, but I think it will stay high for a longer amount of time. You know, and we see some of the, like, I go back and look some of the Bleach stuff, and that's still pretty well sought after. So it's possible that it will stay high, like, for some of those series. So, all right, Caster, let me get these bagged up for you really quick, and then we're gonna, we're gonna go ahead and run the general booster box. So we're gonna take a quick another break from solo leveling and run a general booster box. Thank you very much, Caster. Thanks for your patience while we got the payment processed as well. So awesome. Yeah, so guys, I will be running next to the booster box for friendship. I do think we have a pre-bid. So I think Katie, if you're back, do you think you put in that first pre-bid? I will say, I guess, that is in there first. Now, I think Katie was looking for SAO Volume 2, so you guys are not necessarily fighting over the same series, so I just kind of want to caution you. You may not need to, like, have a bid war about it, because we have plenty of SAO 2, and we have plenty of Hunter x Hunter Volume 2 as well. So don't feel, like, pressured into fighting, but I do think, Shadow Cards, I do think Katie put in a pre-bid, so when I fire this off in a second, we might see that. Oops. Let me go ahead and run that here for the shit. Okay, so again, guys, I'm gonna run that general pre-bid, general auction for any of the other sets other than solo leveling. I do think we got some pre-bids in there. Depending on what set you're after, you don't need to fight too bad. The only things I am low on is, we are now out, revision, we are now out of Demon Slayer Volume 2. We just have the last one, and then I only have 2 boxes left of Ava. So if you want Ava, I only have 2. Everything else we have a pretty healthy amount of. So just want to make sure you guys don't feel super pressured for some of the other series, except Ava's getting low. So you think I have enough? Caster, I mean, you'll definitely have, a box is always going to get you enough commons, uncommons, and rares. The question is your SRs. Typically a box is not going to get you enough SRs. The good thing almost about 2-color sets actually is that it is easier to get the SRs because they're not as dispersed. So I would say you're closer to a purple deck with one box in a 2-color set, you're closer, but you're not going to have all the SRs you need. So that is typically the only thing I say with Union Arena is, and that might be a good time to evaluate depending on what you want to do. If you just want to get the singles, like if you want to crack a box, you should definitely, I think the other exception in this case is maybe the Shadow Soldiers, because you can have 12. So I don't know quite how many are usually in a box. That's my only other concern for this specific set. But that's what I'm thinking is you probably just need the SRs and then maybe the Shadow Soldiers if you're doing purple is what I would expect. So shadow cards, we can do Bleach Volume 2. I will go grab you a box of that off of my rack. Give me just a second. Awesome. I always love when we get a little bit of Bleach up in here. And guys, I'm always an advocate. If you ever see Bleach Volume 1 in the wild, I think you should just pick it up. You probably don't see it much, and I think the cost is probably kind of crazy, but it's a good set. I love the set. I can't wait. They've committed to doing Volume 3 in the US, but we don't have a date yet. So, all right, let's get this. Guys, so the boxes, for anything other than solo leveling, the boxes start at 64, so it will depend what the bid does. I will say I do not think you're going to see Ulquiorra. We have not gotten to the Arancars, Shadow. The Arancars are not in here. This is you'll see as we kind of go through it. The new color in this is going to be blue, so similar to Demon Slayer Volume 2. Yeah, it's Thousand Year Blood War, so you're not going to see the Arancars. I can't wait, dude. If we can get Arancars on some Bleach cards, I'm going to be broke. I am going to be flat broke. But you were going to see a lot of blue in this. That was the new color for set 2. So, yes, there's plenty of Ichigos. We got Ichigo in purple. We got Ichigo in blue. We will not have Ichigo in yellow. And I don't think we have Ichigo in green. But we got 2 colors that are going to give us Ichigos. We should see those absolutely come through. So let's go ahead and crack this for shadows here. Very nice. Yeah, I was doing some play testing. The shadow deck you gotta kind of get used to on how it runs. It runs a little different, but you can get used to it if you will. So, all right, Giselle, part of those Stern Ritters, or if you do the Bambi specifics. So that's what you're gonna see here in Volume 3, and then just more extensions of the Yote, not Yote, sorry. Jordan is playing Ghost of Yote, so that's all that's on my mind. The Serite. You're gonna see more of the Court Guard squads in here. So, let's see. You're gonna see a lot of blue, like I said. The chase for this one is Rukia. There's a really good 3-star Rukia. For Sissars in the Bambis, the Stern Ritters or Bambis. This is Giselle. The Bambi's deck is kind of interesting. I think, unfortunately, it is not competitive, but it's kind of fun. It does some things, so. Grimjow is not here either. Nope. Trust me, if there's a Grimjow card, I would have latched onto it already. I would be the first to tell you. But no Grimjow on this one either, so. Ambietta rare, and the Getsuga Judisho for 2 rares. Yami, Ava, let's see. So previously on stream, we pulled a 3-star serialized DMS face. So I believe there is a potential in the last boxes for a foil AP, is my recollection. So. Orihime here. And Renji, if you are a fan, this is in the blue, the new color. So there is Renji here. My joke, actually, guys, so my joke about Volume 2, I'm going to show you. Oh, you're not a fan? Okay. My joke about Volume 2, and this only shows the art for some of them, is like, I call it the set of little hats. They all have little hats. Byakuya has a little hat. You know, they just have little hats. I call it the little hat set, you know? Yeah, I know he's not everyone's favorite. I will say I am biased for Renji, but I do tend to like redheads in anime, so I am biased. I realize he's flawed. He typically gets, beat up a lot, but I am biased. I know everyone. He's usually kind of underwhelming, like if you go look at his fights, which sucks. Because he's supposed to be super strong in the beginning, and then they kind of just like, it just goes weird. Okay. Columbietta Rare, and this is my Yuri. And everyone on stream who's been with me will be tired of this joke, but I still call this the Teletubby sun. This is the sun from Teletubbies. Can't tell me otherwise. Also, too, like this card hurts my eyes. There's so much reflect there. So, yeah, there is a chance for an alternate. I believe my Yuri has an alternate. I think so. Pretty sure. Actually, you know what? I should double check that. Maybe not. I can't remember if he's one of the SRs that got one. So, Jisho again, Orihime are still going here. Oh yeah, I think the alt is just super shinier. It's almost like a full art, and it's just super shiny. Super shiny. Alright, another Orihime. And Kenpachi, okay, is another one of my biases. And actually, guys, so as far as sets goes, we're seeing there was a partial release of set 3. It was as a binder with special arts so that they released ahead of time. Green Bleach is in some of the tournaments. Like, it is competitive right now if you have that Volume 3 support. Volume 2 is not quite there. Personally, I'm just waiting for the normal set release. I don't want to spend a ton more money for the stuff from the binder. So I'm excited. I want to get back into Green Bleach. I love it. But I'm kind of waiting for those set 3 upgrades, and I just don't want to pay for the binder exclusives, because also, like, personally, in my personal taste of art, they did some of the characters dirty. Like Toshiro, he's young. Like, that's his whole thing. But, like, they gave him the under eye bags of a, 70-year-old man. I was like, you did him dirty. So it's not my favorite art, and I'm like, I can't justify paying a ton of money for cards that, like, I don't even like the art. So there we go. All right, guys, that is officially the first half. We're gonna split here. We're still due for a hit. We haven't gotten our hit yet. Still expecting that. We will try to get you an Ichigo. Like I said, there's purple Ichigo and blue. So we don't have a purple for you yet. We should at least get one purple. They usually try to, like, distribute it. Sometimes you'll get a box that's kind of themed and stuff. But Ichibe here. There we go. You asked and you shall receive. There's an Ichigo for you. So this is the new Ichigo. This goes in the Squad 0 affinity a little bit better. But so this was kind of a new build. It kind of retooled from set 1, but still very nice. Got a good old nullify impact, damage 2, and you can give it impact as well. So we delivered on Ichigo. We still have to find your hit, though. There still should be at least one alternate in here. We got our AP. Actually, I don't think we pulled any AP yet. So first AP, let's see what we got. Crap. What's that? Oh, okay. All right. Oops, sorry. Got a little stuck there. So let's see what we have for AP at the back here. Got a rare Ichigo. And an Ichigo AP. There you go. Not foil, but strong, just like Ichigo AP. It's a good one. I like that one a lot, actually. Very nice. Yes, let's try. Let us try. Alright, Rukia here. Double rare with Ichibe again. The caster, so actually, to be honest, I do not remember off the top of my head what our boxes cost. But guys, the way to maximize on shipping is to buy the same type of product. So since you got a box, we'll be sending you that. Ooh, Bambi's AP. This one's cute. We have this one in foil at home. It's kind of nice. Shipping can be a little high, guys. So what I recommend is when you're getting packs and stuff, it depends on how much room is in the box. But if you're getting singles, it's a little easier because they'll just keep stacking. So Oh, as far as timing, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. We really do our best. I think we try to get these out for like the most part in like about a week. I guess depending on where it's going, I think it's taken more, but we try to get a pretty good turnaround. So I'd say between like 1 week, like maximum 2 weeks. So it's pretty quick. For you, another rare Ichigo here. We have 3 boxes left. 3 boxes. Or guys, not 3 boxes, 3 packs. 3 packs left. My bad. We're still missing that. We gotta get that hit. Gonna try for that hit. We have Toshiro rare and Rukia SR. Rukia. Decent amount of purple across everything. Decent is putting it. You got to remember that in a volume 2 set, when they add a new color or add 2 new colors, if that's going to be the case, you're going to get mostly that. So you have mostly like 2/3 of this box is blue, and then the rest is all support for the existing. So if you're looking to build a purple deck from scratch, Shadow, actually what I would recommend is maybe looking into the, there was a starter deck for Bleach that you should be able to find. I would check that out. It'll get you a lot of the bases. Otherwise, a lot of the set 1 stuff I still think is the base for purple, with support from some of the volume 2. So I think with the current meta and the current builds, you're probably going to need some of set 1. Some of it, like this is a good example. So this is a good purple card that goes with the Ichigo you got, because this is focusing on Squad 0. It is another raid. It's a rare raid. So my answer is kind of, I think you'll need some from set 1. I don't think you can get it all with this box. So yeah, I know. We're in the last pack, guys, and we haven't got our hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're at 6 SRs. So, I mean, and we hit both AP. This should be a hit. We got to see what it is. We can check. I will do my best. Let us see what we got. We shall see. Okay, rare here is Uryu and Yoruichi. Not an Ichigo. No? Okay, I wasn't sure if you like Yoruichi or not. I'm sorry. It is a sick card, but I think it depends on who your bias is for. I do not think Yoruichi is your bias, but she is the hit there at the end of the box. Really milked that one until the last minute here. So very nice, very nice. Well, apologies. I guess we got you purple Ichigo. No alternates Ichigo. My bad. So that's what I got. I will get that labeled up for you, Shadow. Thank you. Right. Okay, guys, give me 1 second here.
You got us. Let's go.
All right, guys. So we are running up, and Rob was very nice. So it was just quick talking with him. We are gonna speed through one more, although I do wanna, we're kind of keeping on bumping around. Shadow, sorry. We are gonna go back and do one more box of solo leveling to end off the night. That'll be last call. I guess Shadow cards, just so you know, we have more boxes. We're here every Thursday from 5 to 7. But I am going to bounce back to that solo leveling one to end off the night. And then we're going to kind of speed through that so we can give the show to Rob and get Dragon Ball started after this. I'm really quick going to set this aside for Shadow. And then let me run solo. Guys, for the boxes, we only offer rip and ship. That's the only option that we have. We cannot send it to you sealed. So I guess Caster is coming in first on the box for solo leveling. Then Chaos, did you want to see Kaiju singles? Is that what you were after? Shadow cards is pulling in for solo leveling. Yes? Okay. Right, okay. Caster's taking it. Very nice. I'm gonna just... Hey, did you have to talk to Nancy again, Caster? It's doing the thing, Caster, so Give it a hot minute. I'm going to show these kaiju to Chaos really quick. I want to just give that a minute to come through. So, Chaos, here's what we have. It's mostly Kikuru. So I got Kikuru color trigger, alternate SR. We have one left of the 4-drop with the impact. And then we have the alternate uncommon Aoi for some of the sporting cast. We have 2 more Iharus, alternate rares, 2 more there. And then quite a few of the green Reno rares. You need was it Iharu? Drop me a name. Drop me a name and that'll help. Okay. Did you need more than one or just the one? And Reno, I can grab Reno. Anything else that you saw in that stack? Otherwise, I can grab it. Otherwise, let me check those out. We're still gonna still waiting for that through on caster, so I will take advantage of that and look this up really quick. Yeah, no worries. So let's see. So it looks like Iharu is 5. Here, I'll set my little thing here as well again. So Chaos Iharu here, I will run for 5. So I gotta go back here. The rare. So here comes Iharu for you, Chaos. Starting at 5. Yes, no problem. And I'm gonna look up the Reno, that green Reno, while we wait for that. Rare. Oh, sorry, I forgot to shorten the auction time again. My bad. Awesome, Chaos. Thank you. So Iharu is going in, and then Reno is going to be 8. That was 8 here. So here that comes for you as well, Chaos, for the other one. We go check caster. Let's see if we got more luck this time. Okay, we good? Okay, let me finish off this auction quick and I'll reload real quick. You have to talk to Nancy again? You have to talk to Nancy? Awesome, Chaos. Okay, I've got those 2 in there for you, Chaos. Thank you much. Right. Awesome. Nikki, the Kikurus, I guess we're already running into Rob's time here. I'm gonna reload, see if we've got caster's payment. We'll have to check on those next time. Let us see if we can get this through. Yeah, no worries. If you join us next week, we can take a look at them again. We typically look at the singles at least once every week. So, all right. All right, hang on a second here. Caster, you said it should be coming through. Gotta wait for that to show up on my end. And then, yeah, guys, just so you know, this will be the last box of the night, just so we know. But waiting for that to come through. here. Awesome. There, Gamecaster. I knew I just had to give it a minute. Awesome. Okay. Let's get into that last box of the night. It's going to be another solo leveling here. Oh, thank you. Awesome. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. Crack-a-lackin'. Hey, at least they're like protecting your money, you know? What if it wasn't you? Like, what if someone stole your identity and then just
Take all of that.
bought all the boxes? You know, that would be kind of sad. So they're protecting you. Nancy's looking out for you, okay? Nancy's looking out for you. All right, so last box tonight. Let's see. We pulled the 2-star earlier. Let's see if we can get a foil AP. If it is still there, we still shall see. Starting off with that box topper.
Which 2-star?
Gina in green.
Smells.
Speaking of Gina, there's the box topper. We also pulled the 3-star Nezuko out of Demon Slayer Volume 2.
Next up.
So, big night. Just, I know, I'm probably going to tell Evan. It's just funny. So, guys, like, for context on the Demon Slayer Volume 2, I think we have 2 people in the local community who have pulled the Nezuko 3-star, and we pulled another one. So, like, we must have only gotten Nezuko 3-stars. That's apparently, like, the only thing going on. So, all right. Double rare here. Yeah, Caster, if someone's gonna steal my identity, they better at least buy cards with it, you know, like, because then, you know, then your bank will be like, oh yeah, like, they do this all the time, they're not doing anything suspicious, like, you know. All right, first SR is 6 cost. Jinwoo, definitely a good one, with a level up deck in green. But yeah, like, if someone's gonna steal your card, they gotta at least, like, act like you know? So.
Make all the same long funny too.
Yeah. Alright. There's Cha. Double rare with Beru. Yeah, Yami, okay, so admittedly I played it, but, like, I am plagued. I'm plagued with having, like, bad opening hands. So, like, despite the deck running around Jinwoo, my opening hand was, oops, no Jinwoos. Or, well, I had all the raids, but I didn't have any 0 cost or, like, raid targets, so it was very tough. Because I, like, didn't have any small Jinwoos to raid, and I was like, this sucks, so... Yeah. Oops, no Jinwoos. Chaos, thank you. If you're heading out, have a good night. Okay, Ryuji here. And Choi for another SR. Another green SR here. No APs yet in this box. We haven't hit those packs yet. Still watching. Oop. Okay, we've got Kaisel here. And first hit, Tusk here. Alternate uncommon. Yeah, I will say, guys, like, the it's really hard to catch on camera, but, like, the swirls in the foiling, I kind of can catch it. It's hard. Are really, really cool on the soul leveling stuff. Like, the texturing is one of my favorite things that they pay attention to and they do really good about. So, first hit is out. We haven't hit any of the APs. So we'll see if that's a possibility still. Yeah, I think the Shadow Army ults are going to be harder to come by. Double rare here. Last pack on the first side. So this is the halfway point here. Nice try, you're correct. We do not ship sealed. We only do rip and ship. So this is the only option. Beru. And next SR. First purple one. Songyi here. Songyi is our first purple. We are halfway through. I'm going to split down the middle here. Or not down the middle, but split in half. There's Cha. Another Kaisel with a double rare. Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot more purple decks, but we'll see. Like, so far at the release event, people are mostly talking about purple for me. Started to play, like, some people are playtesting a couple of them too after that. So I think purple might be popular. I'm curious to see how many soul leveling decks end up at the regional. I also think Tokyo Ghoul, because that'll come out in time as well. Tokyo Ghoul is going to be big at the regional. There's another purple with Cha. So I'll be curious. I mean, Red Kenshin has kind of stayed relevant, but I think otherwise we're going to see a lot of Ava, a lot of solo leveling, and a lot of Tokyo Ghoul when that comes out. So we did get an AP pack here, if you saw at the back. See, we didn't hit any yet, so we are due for normal ones. So this is a normal one here. Yeah, I know there's quite a few strong purple decks across the different IPs that have them. So. Yami, you're tired of Kenshin? Come on, why? I like Kenshin, but I also play, I like purple Kenshin. It's not competitive enough probably for a regional, but I like the purple Kenshin with Saito. Next SR is Juhi here. Another green. Okay, we're down to 4 packs, guys. 4 packs here. Okay, another AP. Let's see if this is a normal one or not. We pulled one so far. We are due for another normal one. Egress is a rare. And okay, second normal one, as we expected. Let's see. 3 packs left to go here. Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna, like I said, probably do Ava. Kagurabachi, maybe. I think red Chihiro is probably gonna be the strong one. Otherwise, a lot of Shadow Army with purple or maybe some green solo. We'll see. Another SR. Very good SR for you here. 12 cost Jinwoo. You're really rounding out your SRs right now, my dudes. Okay, we got 3 of each. 6 SRs, 3 of each color. Nice spread. I cannot get them organized nice with one hand. Got 1 hit. We got 2 packs left. We did get both the AP, so if we see another AP back, it's time to get excited. Okay, not a AP, but let's see. Maybe another hit. We'll see. There's Yunho and double rare with Egress. So let's check that last pack, guys. If you want to drop some last pack magic, drop some last pack. See. Everyone wants my show's banned, I know, right? All right, Kanai, and ending off on another double rare with that Jinchul. So still a really good foundation if you're looking for anything. You got 3 of purple, 3 of green, and you've got Tusk with your lovely hit here. So thank you so much, Caster. Appreciate it. I will get these bagged up for you as well, guys. Otherwise, we are officially gonna wrap things up. I gotta let Rob get started on Dragon Ball. So if we have any Dragon Ball fans in the chat, you can hop into his next. He'll be getting set up in just a second here. So thank you guys very much. I will be back next Thursday from 5 to 7 like usual, and we'll run it all again. So have a great night, everyone. See ya.